The cage was just long enough for a quail, and the dark glowed faintly, real bronze. Now if I could just get the Celadon into bird form. Unfortunately, she wasn't cooperating. She spun around hard, breaking my grip and shoving me over the side of the building. I tried not to panic. Sadly, this wasn't the first time I'd been thrown off of a skyscraper. I'd like to tell you that I did some cool acrobatic move, grabbed the edge of a billboard, and vaulted back to the roof in a perfect triple flip. Nope. As I bounced off the first Jumbotron screen, a metal strut somehow snagged my belt and stopped me from falling. It also gave me the ultimate wedgie of all time. Then, as if that wasn't bad enough, my momentum spun me upside down and I peeled right out of my jeans. I plummeted headfirst towards Times Square, grabbing wildly for anything to slow me down. Luckily, the top of the next billboard had rung across it. Maybe extremely bravely maintenance workers had to latch the harnesses onto them. I managed to catch it and flipped right side up. My arms were nearly yanked out of their sockets, but somehow I kept my grip. And that's how I ended up hanging from a billboard over Times Square without my jeans. To answer your next question, boxers. Plain blue boxers. No smiley faces and no hearts. Laugh if you want. They're more comfortable than briefs. The Celadon smiled at me from the top of the roof, about 20 feet above. Just below her, my jeans hung from the metal strut, blowing in the wind like they were waving goodbye to me. I couldn't see Grover. His music had stopped. My grip weakened. The pavement was maybe 700 feet down, which would make for a very long scream as I fell to my death. The glowing screen of the Jumbotron was slowly cooking my stomach. As I dangled there, the Celadon began a special serenade just for me. She sang about letting go, laying down my troubles, resting by the banks of a river. I don't remember the exact lyrics, but you get the idea. It was all I could do to hold on. I didn't want to drop, but the Celadon's music washed over me, dismantling my resolve. I imagined myself floating down safely. I would land on the banks of a lazy river where I could have a nice, relaxing picnic with my girlfriend, Annabeth. I still remember the time that I'd saved Annabeth from the sirens in the Sea of Monsters. I'd held her while she cried and struggled, trying to swim to her death because she thought she would reach some beautiful promised land. Now I imagined she was holding me back. I could hear what she would say. "It's a trick, seaweed brain. You got to trick her back or you'll die. And if you die, I'll never forgive you." That broke the Celadon's spell. Annabeth's anger was scarier than most monsters. And don't tell her I said that. I looked up at my jeans, dangling uselessly above. My sword was in pen form in the pocket, where it did me no good. Grover started to sing about birds again, but it wasn't helping. Apparently, the Celadon only turned into a bird form when she was startled. Wait. Out of desperation, I formed Stupid Plan version 2.0. "Hey!" I called up. "You're really amazing, Miss Celadon. Before I die, can I have your autograph?" The Celadon halted mid-song. She looked surprised, then smiled with pleasure. "Grover!" I called. "Come over here!" The lyre music stopped. Grover's head poked over the side. "Oh, Percy, I'm sorry." "It's okay." I faked a smile, using our empathy link to tell him how I really felt. I couldn't send complete thoughts, but I tried to get the point across. He needed to be ready. He needed to be quick. I hoped he was good at catching. "Do you have a pen and paper?" I asked him. "I want to get this lady's autograph before I die." Grover blinked. Geez, no, but isn't there a pen in the pocket of your jeans?" Best satyr ever. He totally got the plan. "You're right." I gazed up at the Celadon imploringly. "Please, last request? Can you just fish the pen out of my jeans and sign And then I can die happy?